Howdy folks. Wanted to share my experience with taking a break from social media and my device in general, I guess, taking pictures, things like that. It was about 6 months ago, and for a year back from then, I had a few things that happened and a bunch of arrows that pointed towards sort of taking a break. But one of them was I was filming my stepson doing a hip-hop show, and I had the camera down here and I was watching, keeping track of where it was and things. I was looking with my eyes, not with the screen. It ended, his performance, and everyone's clapping, and I started clapping, and then I was just like, something was missing. I felt like I wasn't there. I felt like I didn't actually experience it. I captured it, but I didn't experience it. Kind of pissed me off. And to be honest, for me, I get gratification from acknowledgement of my deeds and of my ideas and things like that. And so Facebook can be a bottomless pit with wanting to be rewarded, if you will, for your ideas or what have you. And so I was thinking about it too much. In the daytime, if I had an idea, I should share that on Facebook. Or if I had this really cool picture, I'm going to share that on Facebook and get some likes. And so I know not everyone's like this, so, it's just my experience. But that was my experience, that it was, it had more of an influence in my day-to-day, moment-to-moment life than I wanted it to. And so I stopped for a little while. Like I said, this is about almost a year and a half ago. And I noticed a few things. Like one of them was I was hiking up a mountain with a bunch of friends, and I saw this beautiful landscape and this old gnarly looking tree, and I looked at it for 10 seconds or something, and I was like, wow, it's so beautiful. And I kept walking, and I was like, yeah, I'm not taking pictures because I'm so cool now. And I stopped and I was like, wait a minute, if I was taking pictures, I would have sat near this scene, if you will, for like 10 minutes getting different angles. And so it kind of showed me how shallow, it's a strong word, but how shallow I was. And so I stopped and made myself take different angles and pretend like I'm taking a picture. And then when I had experiences that were shareable, I shared them with closer friends. When I took a picture of something that was cool or, funky, I would share it with closer friends. And that sort of became my new objective is more quality, less quantity as far as who I was reaching. And so my pool got smaller. And again, over and over again, I realized that I would have big parties all the time and invite tons of people and just have quick little conversations with all of them and never really go that deep, even though that's my thing. So I went deep. But I noticed again this surface level kind of shallowness to my nature. And I felt like Facebook fed into that as far as spreading it out. So it was a beautiful thing to bring it home, to bring it more into my zone zero and actually connect with people in my lives, ask them more questions and go deeper with them. And if I was at a gathering, get comfortable and just sit with somebody for an hour, for God's sakes, and learn about them. And maybe there's moments within that conversation that are boring or mundane, but sticking it through instead of looking for the next adventure kind of thing, my fix. So it was a profound experience, and I would encourage you to try out something like this, less device time and less social media time, and get closer to the people that you're close to, your family and your closer friends. And on that note, if somebody's not doing it for you, let them know and try and heal it and try and fix it. Do your part. If it's still not working, you might want to think about ditching them. You can't ditch your kids, but if it's a colleague or a neighbor or somebody, be real with them. Let them know. And so that's about boundaries. So get your boundaries solid and then just go for it. Just try your hardest to be more intimate with people, more real with people, and tell them where you're really at. And that's what I'm encouraging people these days. So I'm back on now, and I'm thinking about Facebook more than I want to and whatnot. But I feel in that year, I made more ground with the depth of my relationships with my family and my friends, that it'll live with me forever. So it's not going anywhere. So you can't lose, I guess. So anyway, I hope you got something from that. I hope you're all well. Again, I'm a life coach, kind of. I'm a Jedi training master wannabe. And if you need help with this kind of thing, with boundaries or with getting more intimacy out of your life, I could be the guy that might help you. So coaching as the crow flies is my website. So yeah, think about it. Hope you're well. Peace.